Hello there, my gracers. How you doing? Welcome to the Gratitude Grace stream. We're doing this in October 2019. No, actually, this is still September, and then we're right on it. Right, we're about to go in. Yesterday was new moon in Libra. Feeling it. That dark moon in Virgo was a little rough on me. Yeah, I'm fine. I've lived through worse. Right. Rough week, but a productive one. Virgo that I am. So last week, when last we streamed, we talked about Mabon, right? Seventh Sabbath, seventh chakra, and you know you can study the words about the crown chakra forever. It's very different to have an experience of the crown chakra, because the crown chakra has no words. The words start in the third eye as the energy, right? As the vibration goes down, it's the satellite dash the crown chakra, and then it hits the translator, and down it goes into physical form eventually through your thoughts, through your emotions, through your actions, etc. I have to stop leaning on this table. What if I push you back? Will you wobble less that way? Yeah, a little bit less. So that's why I've really always seen Mabon, Autumnal Equinox, as a spiritual Thanksgiving. Because even though it is Thanksgiving, right, very much a yang thing, very much a masculine, putting it out there for gratitude, coming from the crown chakra, it's a simultaneous giving and receiving, that as you truly feel gratitude, Thanksgiving, you receive this emotion, this feeling, this energy move through you. Now, I learned from the Ashaya monks, attitude is the gratitude of increase. What you give thanks for multiplies. And certainly that made sense in a purely third dimensional patterning, metaphysics. That's not new in a way, but I like the way that they put it. They said if you can't feel like unconditional love, then go to gratitude. And if you can't feel gratitude, go to praise. And praise, as simple as it's like, oh, I really like this coffee. I love this coffee mug. See it right to the top, right? I really like this. I really like that. You know, like on Facebook, like. I really like working from my home. I really like having the freedom to come and go as I like, which means I don't go out that much, right? And that, you can start building momentum into gratitude. And that's a wonderful technique. And I've been doing that 20 plus years. Yeah, I worked with the Ashaya monks, my God, 21 years ago. And I've had ongoing relationships with many of them since, some of them Facebook friends still to this day. But then, as I talked about last week for the Mabon Grace stream, I started really listening to Matt Kahn in the sense of when he was talking about gratitude, and I can't even tell you what video of his it was. I've watched so many of them, and he really covers a lot in a 1 hour time. Like, I guess I do too, but he just got a different setup. I love his style. Not my style, but I really, really enjoy and appreciate his style. And he was talking about gratitude and how on the spiritual path we should be grateful. That word should, such an ego word, right? It's like you should, you're not, but you should, right? I don't think anything good ever came from should. Oh, great, I'm rhyming already. Fabulous. Because it's coming from a place of stress, the word should. Even Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, I think early on in the book, she said, replace the word should with could, right? So instead of saying, I should be more grateful about this, she would say, replace it with, if I really wanted to, I could be more grateful about this. And already did you see like something inside me went, oh. Release stress, release tension. Stress means that your ego is trying to do it all alone, right? Or resisting, right? No, I will do it myself, right? Oh, good. To ask the divine something like this, okay, except I do not know how to feel grateful for this person, place, thing, situation. How about this? I really don't even know how to give thanks for the present moment properly. So I call upon the universe, my higher selves, my guides, my masters, my gods, to work through me, to feel gratitude for the present moment on my behalf, through me, for the well-being of all that I am now, and so it is. And then to do the gratitude work this simple step. I want to feel more gratitude for the present moment. It's not forced. I want to feel gratitude for the way my life is right now without any explanation as to why. I want to feel grateful. I want to feel more grateful for where I am on my path right now, where I am in my life. See, that one seems like a little bit harder, but you can feel the fissures, right? The fissures in the crack of the tension. Oh, good. I got you, Michael. I see you. I think Michael's a generic enough name, considering one of the Astrologers I studied with was also named Michael. A Gemini named Michael. Long story. I have a lot of those. So that thing of really, if you think of it as a spark, right? Like gratitude, the gratitude flame, right? But you start with a spark. If you don't, you can't get it going because, I'm sorry, it's very hard to feel thankful for things or grateful for things that it's not there organically in that moment, right? Well, this is, been telling this joke for, it feels like 1,000 years. Now, Mark, Aunt Ethel knitted you those still wool socks for your birthday. Say thank you. Thank you, Aunt Ethel. How many times have we had to fucking give thanks for things we were just not thankful for at all? At all. So therefore we have this sort of disingenuous gratitude within our energy fields, right? And we can get a little cynical. We can get a lot of cynical when we hear things like, give thanks for your challenges and your obstacles. How about no? How about you go feel gratitude and be thankful for your obstacles on the path? And yet there is such wisdom there. There's such alchemy there. So we'll say a little prayer. We'll do a little practice. And then I think we'll call this one a quickie, because this is something, and I'm really getting this more and more, the simpler it is, the more powerful it is. I know. I needed to study sacred geometry. Oh, what a headache that was, Drunvalo Melchizedek. I had to study the Sanskrit languages of the chakras and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Yeah, I did. Really, the only one you need. All the other ones are in there, right? I mean, I'm still a witch. I can still whip together a spell, a potion, a ritual, a charm, you name it, please. I've got magical Costco upstairs. I could whip something up in 10 minutes, given the proper correspondences and the intention of the spell or charm needed. Great. What I'm finding is that the more that I am practicing, experiencing, asking, wanting, just being kind to myself and saying, okay, I don't feel gratitude for what's going on in my relationship with this person right now. And I've heard up here that everything is happening for me. And I don't get that because this sucks, right? Or my finances, or my health, or my name it, right? So to just think of that person and say, I know that I don't know how to feel gratitude for this person, this relationship that I find myself in, by hook or by crook, by contract, or well, what else could it be? Divine plan. But I want to feel grateful for what's going on in this relationship. Now, did you just see my shoulders drop just that tiny little bit? That was real organic. It was real authentic. And it's not that you have to chant it, but to really feel the desire. I want to feel gratitude for this, even if it's in hindsight. Someday I want to feel very, very grateful for what's going on in the relationship that me and this person share. I really want that. I want to feel more gratitude for this person, the role they've played in my life, what I've learned as a result, and I don't even really know what all of that is, if I know if any of it, but how about that? I'm grateful for whatever I've learned in this relationship with this person, known or unknown, under grace and imperfect ways, because if it's under grace, maybe I don't have the words for it, but maybe the words are the last bits I get. So I want to feel thankful. I want to feel grateful. I want to feel grateful for how tricky this was. I want to feel grateful by how painful it was, and that pain moved me forward on my path. I want to, you see, it's like Lego bricks. You just keep going. And you can do a rampage of gratitude. That's very Abraham Hicks. Abraham gave us a rampage of appreciation. Yeah, whatever works. Yeah, whatever works for you, right? So let's do a little prayer, and then we will dive in. Here we go. Nice deep breath. I accept that I don't really know how to do gratitude anymore. That I've got all sorts of definitions and conditions and all that stuff around that word. But I am willing to feel gratitude, real crown chakra gratitude, real opening of the 1,000-petaled lotus. I am willing to see differently, and that gratitude may act as grace in that seeing. So I call upon the divine light of the universe, my angels, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved with any situation in my life, to feel that gratitude through me, to feel gratitude for me, through me, on my behalf. And it'll look like I'm doing it, but I will know I surrendered for the well-being of all. That I am now, and so it is. And I conjure in my third eye the image of some person, place, or thing that is easy to feel grateful for, like coffee, right? Go for coffee. Go for coffee. I'm so grateful for coffee. I'm grateful that I can get what I need to make my own at home, that I can go out to a Starbucks and get it. I can go to a cafe, a coffee shop, and know what I like. I'm really, really very, very grateful for coffee. As an administrative tool, it has been exemplary in helping me get my work done. Truly a potion, and truly something that I can apply my own culinary skills to when I make it at home. There we go. Truly grateful. Now I'm going to focus on my cats, right? My boys. I am truly thankful for my boys. I'm truly thankful for my, see, they're not my cats, they're my family. I am truly thankful for the companionship that they've given me. I'm truly, truly thankful for the love that they give me, and the 24/7 goofy, entertaining me, I'm sure, as I entertain them. And the snuggles on a cold night, and the attitude on a hot day, stretched out across the floor in a pool of sunlight like a puddle. Oh, I'm so thankful for my boys, for my cats, for my friends. I lost a lot of friends. I had some friends, but they're gone. Something came and took them away. I got new ones now. Soul group. So thankful that I let go of those that were not willing to applaud my triumphs, even when I applauded theirs. That's okay. We outgrow people. I'm so grateful that's over with. I'm truly thankful that whatever it is they think, whatever it is they do, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, we all move on along the path. And the gods always restore that which the locust hath eaten. Grateful for Anthony. I'm grateful for my friend Mark in Brooklyn. I'm grateful for David, formerly known as Mr. D, now my dearest, dearest brother friend. I'm thankful for the love and support and the trust of my parents, which I have earned. And they see that I've earned it. So grateful for them, for their candor, for their humor, for their wisdom. Yeah, well enough. See, this is the stuff that we're so afraid to feel. These are tears of gratitude. This is love moving through our system. And if we're going to be too cool for that, stay in the third dimension and watch what happens. I'm living 5D, pretty much. 5 days a week, 5D, 5 days a week. I take the weekends off. No, I don't. So I want to be grateful. I want to feel more gratitude. I want to feel more gratitude for my healing path. I want to feel more gratitude for my body. I want to feel more gratitude for not getting what I want. Oh, fuck. I want to feel more gratitude for when I don't get what I want. Ooh, something just shifted in my lower back. Because that's got to mean that it's either not now, or it's not right, or there's something better, or I am exactly where I need to be. Exactly where I need to be. I have exactly what I need to have in terms of stuff. So what I'm really asking for is I want to feel grateful for the thought that everything is happening for me. I want to feel grateful. I want to feel more gratitude. Just at the concept that everything is happening for me. Even if I don't see it, even if I don't get it, even if I don't like it. But to pause, look back over my shoulder and see every time I didn't get what I wanted, I grew. So that when I did get what I wanted, usually when I least expected it, it really was perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect time, perfect place, perfect people. For a reason or a season. But the lifetime, that's been about the path. I am so grateful for my spiritual path, particularly thankful that there was a point in my life where I didn't know I was on one. Yeah, that wandering phase sucks for most people, but I got a lot done. And I'm so grateful that I know now. Not what my spiritual path is in total, I have no idea. But I'm very, very grateful for the path itself, and I want to feel more gratitude for my path. I want to feel more gratitude for the healing I've already done, the healing I'm doing, and the healing that is yet to come for myself and others. Ultimately, I want to feel grateful for all of my relationships because they're all here to help me. They don't know it. Maybe some of them do. But I want to feel more gratitude. I want to feel more gratitude for my twin flames and my soulmates. I want to feel more gratitude for my teachers and my students, for my clients, for my own healers. I want to feel more grateful for everything that's going on right now. Because this is the most fulfilling version for this moment. Not just doing this on Facebook or YouTube or wherever this ends up. And I want to feel thankful for the now. I want to feel thankful for what is. Just to try it. I want to feel grateful for what is. Not that every T has to be crossed and every I dotted. Not that I have to be having epiphanies of angels, gods, and masters dancing on my forehead. Just the gratitude of being. The gratitude for being. That's grace. Grace itself invokes gratitude, and gratitude itself invokes grace. I'm grateful for the evolution of human consciousness moving from third through fourth into fifth, as fifth anchors through fourth into third. I want to feel grateful. I am grateful for all the teachers I've learned from light and shadow, because I've had both. in my personal life, as well as those teachers along the path who went before me, dropping little pearls of wisdom along the way for me to find, squirreled away in some old book or some brand new video on YouTube. I want to feel grateful for the divine plan no matter what's going on. Isn't that what I'm really talking about? Crown Chakra there. I want to feel more gratitude for the divine plan all the time. But for right now, I just want to feel grateful that there is a divine plan. If there is a divine plan, I'll even keep that open-ended. I want to feel grateful for my experiences of the divine plan in the divine plan, because apparently there's nothing I can do to escape it or fuck it up. So I want to feel gratitude that the gods always have a plan and I can't fuck it up. Which means we were all taught something different than what is actually going on. And I'm really grateful for that. Not grateful that I was taught, watch out. The divine is just Santa Claus, right? You better watch out. better not cry. Ugh. And it's generations of emotionally repressed people. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa God is watching your ass. That's not the ego, right? What is that? So I want to feel gratitude for the divine plan and grateful that the gods always have one. And they're always changing it up too, like chess, even though it's a closed system holographically. And I want to feel thankful that I can't screw that up. That is all a learning curve. And then I'm loved. Oh, I want to feel grateful for the gods, the angels, the masters, the higher selves that love me no matter what I do, who know better than I do, and who want to guide me because I'm fun. Because I'm a fun character in movie Earth, video game Earth, and I'm willing. I can't really turn back now. What would I do? I mean, even working in a shoe store, I'd still be dealing with souls. Oh, that was bad. I am grateful for my very fucked up, twisted sense of humor, because it has saved my shit more times. And I'm grateful for my spirit guides, my Shecky collective, more and more females populating that nightclub act. Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, Madeline Kahn, Gilda Radner, on and on and on and on and on. Oh, see, now I'm starting to feel lucky. Oh, I'm starting to feel lucky. I'm grateful for this feeling lucky, feeling blessed. Oh my God. There we go. Oh, it's not that I don't mind crying in front of people. Well, on video. It's just, I press powder and mascara on. It will run down my face. No. That's all right. I'll cry as I'm cooking later. I'm so grateful. And you know what? I was told my whole life I'm oversensitive. Huh. No, I just incarnated into a family where it wasn't empathic. Well, I think my mom's highly empathic, but Cancerian, kept it behind, kept it out and behind shells. And she had to. It was the time she grew up in. But I wouldn't trade my sensitivity for anything, for my emotional tuned-inness, right? Let me see if we got any questions here. I have to remember that I can't mess this up. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Oh, I'm grateful that I keep sitting on my nuts. It's a little warm in here. Ladies, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Michael, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants. And no undies, just sweatpants. It's my house. I promise you I will never do a gray. I am grateful that I will never do a gray stream without wearing pants. I've been thinking about doing a naked tarot, but we're going to do it. No. Cross your legs, Virgo. So does anybody have any questions? I know there aren't a ton of us in the room today, and that's fine. It's a gorgeous day outside. And I don't mind calling this one a quickie. Well, 30-minute quickie, which is never a quickie, always a longie. Does nobody know what movie that's from? The accent should give it away. With you is never a quickie, always a longie. Such a funny movie. Oh, by the way, if anybody comes across a DVD of Bell Book and Candle, oh, we really should just order it on Amazon. I'll just do that. Anthony's never seen it. It's one of my favorite movies. If you've never seen Bell Book and Candle, Jimmy Stewart, Kim Novak, Hermione Gingold. Oh, a young, adorable Jack Lemmon. Oh, he's so cute in that movie. It's just really, really good. Good movie. Pie Wacket. Maybe she's my ancestor, Jillian Holroyd. Let's see. I'm grateful that Michelle introduced us, because now I have a great mentor and friend. Oh, blessed be. You know, I've said it 100 times. Actually, I said something to my friend Mark last night, which I'll probably finish on that. That shit was funny. But my friends have saved my ass way more than any lover ever has. I'm so grateful for my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. And yes, I've gotten high with a lot of help from my friends. Can you feel like, I don't know if you're doing the gratitude process as we're doing it, because it's so easy to make it more spiritual busy work. Enough of the spiritual busy work, really. That's the thing as we move. See, it's not so much that we're moving into the fifth dimension as the fifth dimension is moving into us, right? It's just going on. And everybody you know, there's a fifth dimensional version of. So we're watching some earthquakey shit go down. But first wave, right? If we're first wavers, we're going through this first. Absolutely. Let the second wavers do their social justice stuff. That's great. But believe me, one day's worth of surrender to the divine plan gets a lot done on the inside as well as the outside too. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Oh, what did I say to my friend Mark last night? I was like, write this down, put it on my shrine. I forget what it was, but it was about getting laid. I guess that I'm at a point in my life right now where, sure, I want it and just don't need it. I just don't care anymore. It's like, things aren't all that bad. I'm still not to be had for the price of a drink, like a salted peanut. That's not the quote. That quote is from a very favorite movie of mine. Anybody? No. Of course, you're mostly straight people here. Bell Book and Candle reminds me of the Good Witch TV show. Oh, no. Jillian Holroyd was badass. There's nothing badass about a Hallmark witch. Sorry. Judgment. Woo! Capital J, judgment. No. The Good Witch's Christmas? Really? You couldn't call it Yule? Whatever. That's political. Yes, many of my friends are closer than my family. Yes, I'm going through the process while you do it. Good. So, tell you what. Let's wrap this puppy up then. We'll close this down with a prayer, with a blessing, and then I'm going to start flouring my beef for stew. You pigs. How do you flour your beef? I got a lovely Australian Malbec for the... You know, if I was going to be a drag queen, and I'm not going to, not in this life, my drag name would be Amanda Reckonwith, of the Hampton Reckonwith descendants of Thirsty and Lovey. Oh yeah, we have a lovely Australian Shiraz. That is not how I was raised. But I fucking love that Larchmont lockjaw. Fucking kills me. Once again, the sacred and the profane, imploding the dualistic paradigm. Mark A. Lyons, Mal for short. Let's do this. Take a nice deep one, everybody. Breath. Take a nice deep breath, everybody. Cough up what you need to cough up. It's going to come up anyway. And as we breathe into the present moment, opening again just to the spark, the flicker, the particle of gratitude, the idea of it. Let's nurture that, feed that spark. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we are willing, wanting to experience more gratitude organically, to no longer use it as a whip that we should feel grateful, because that doesn't help anymore. Maybe it did at one point, the stick. But let us instead go for the carrot on this one, that gratitude. We are willing, we are wanting to feel more gratitude in general, because yes, it's true, it does bring us more things to be grateful for, but we don't always see that when they go down that way. So let us just very simply imagine in our mind's eye an altar wide and white, clean, with apparently a fire truck on it. Clear, clear, clear. Thank you so much. And we now place upon this altar symbols of the people, places, and things that we already feel grateful for. You can write their names on it. We don't have to pile it up with people, places, and things. I'm grateful for the beach. Well, that took up the whole table. And in general or in detail, we can always return to this. And also on this altar, I lay the things that I want to feel grateful for that I don't. And that's okay that I don't. It's not an opportunity to begin lacerating myself or being unspiritual. It's not what love would do. What would love do? Say, it's okay we don't feel grateful for this, but I want to feel thankful for this. Just load up that table, right? Your finances, your relationships, your health, the state of the world, state of politics, the state of racism and poverty. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, what? We're supposed to feel grateful for that too? Am I supposed to want to feel grateful for that? But if you step back and look at everything on the altar now, both the wanted and the unwanted, it's all the same light. It's made of all the same stuff. That none of it is stupid. That everything helps everything else. It's all symbiotic. It's all part of the plan. That if it could be another way in this quantum version, it would be another way. And that there are great strengths being forged within us from what was previously weaknesses as a result of all of this. Getting stronger in our conduct, in our hearts, in our minds, in our choices, in our bodies, in our energies, in our energy fields. Getting stronger. And considering all of that, the wanted and the unwanted all working for me somehow, then I am willing to be thankful for that. I am willing to feel grateful that the wanted and the unwanted, when I get what I want and what I don't, all of that is part of the same highly individualized curriculum. The entire universe has arranged itself for me to learn this. So I am willing to be thankful. I want to feel more gratitude for all of this, everything on this altar, and even that stuff which I know goes on there, but I just can't remember it right now, all of it. I'm willing. I'm wanting to feel grateful for all of it. All that is going on in my life. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I bless this altar full of people, place, and things with. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you all for playing your role. Thank you all for helping me get stronger. Thank you all for playing your role in the divine plan, and you don't even know there is one, and you're doing it. You don't even know what your role is, and you're doing it. Thank you for the aches in my body, so I give them attention. Thank you for letting me know. For the money or lack thereof that's coming and going in my life. to help me move forward on my path. Look at my own self-worth, the lessons that I'm learning from my finances, my relationship with money. I'm grateful for my relationship with money. I want to be even more. I want to feel more gratitude for my relationship with money. My relationship to my own body. I love my body, but I want to be thankful. I want to feel gratitude for the billions and billions and billions of transactions going on biochemically, electrically, physiologically every second. I do not have to go, okay, liver, gallbladder, gallbladder, spleen, 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 spleen. No, thank you. I don't even have to focus on my breath. It's just going to happen. Thank you. Oh, I'm grateful for my breath, and may that be the watchword, that when I can't feel grateful, when I can't feel the gratitude, let me pull back and please remind me, oh, I want to feel gratitude for my breath. Oh, I want to feel grateful for my breath. Because even when I die, I'll still be breathing. I'll just be breathing in a light body. That breath is life. Breath is God. Breath is source. And that means there's a breath without air. That breath precedes air in terms of manifestation. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you, Enya. Yeah, now we got that song in my head. I'm not too thankful for that, but I guess I will be eventually. And I am grateful for my sense of humor, and I am grateful for the community that is rising up around me as I walk my path and do what I love doing for the well-being of all. Thank you, God, Goddess, all that is, my angels, my gods, my masters, and the higher selves of all involved. Thank you. So mote it be. Amen. See, I feel in the body. I don't feel like I need to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, any of that. Comments? Questions? There aren't a lot of people in the room. Now's the time to get me. If not, I'm going to start making stew. Stew. Oh, you know what? That's going to be said at dinner tonight. I'm also very thankful that now I do Sunday dinner at my house every week with Anthony. No, we're not lovers. He's my son. People have asked me that. I was like, what's going on between the two of you? I'm like, he's 28. I'm 51. I adore him. I'm very thankful. I'm sure he'll watch this later or not. He's fucking busier than I am. All right, then, my gracers. Thank you so much for watching. This was a quickie, 40 minutes or so. That's quite a long quickie. But of course I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for everything that's going on, and I don't know what the fuck's going to happen next in my own life, let alone on planet Earth, but I know that what I need to know I will be shown, and I have no idea of what's even going to happen next tonight. But I'm grateful for the opportunity to find out. Thank you, you all. Hope you're feeling this. Reach out if needed. You know how to find me. But for now, hail, farewell, thank you, and blessed be.